and today I'm gonna be watching another Charlotte Dobre video because I saw it on my homepage, and it seemed interesting, so I want to watch it. And I just woke up, so I'm tired, but here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome back. These are some people that lost their job because of TikTok.
Ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
When we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh no.
Ick.
Say that. It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me.
Isn't this like against the rules? Don't y'all have like patient confidentiality that you're not supposed to like break? And also, not only that, I don't want to know that like nurses are judging me secretly when I'm in the hospital or when someone I love is in the hospital. We all petty, we all talk a little, but don't be putting that stuff on the internet, okay? I don't want to know that this is what's going on behind the scenes. Sometimes nurses can be straight up mean. I'm sorry I'm wasting your time being here. I'm sorry that my mere presence makes you angry. They're right about a few of the things. They have a right to feel judgmental, I guess, about some things, especially going from one baby mama to another, but you don't know people's situations. That gives me the ick, all right? Y'all say that this is what your icks are. This gives me the ick. My ick is knowing healthcare professionals are judging you when you are going through a traumatic and beautiful experience. This is what I'm saying. Like, now I'm like, I was already afraid to go to the hospital. I don't like going to the hospital. If I'm going to the hospital, it is literally because I have no other choice. But then to go to the hospital and wonder if healthcare professionals are like secretly judging me because I'm there and I need help. Ooh. They were fired, and I love that for every pregnant person. Wow. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. My ick is when I have to do my job. That's what you're literally complaining about. No hate to nurses. I know that you guys have a very, very difficult job, but keep that in private. Keep those opinions in private, or maybe just like don't judge people. Don't judge people's situations, and definitely don't put that stuff on the internet. Some conversations are for your friends and no one else. Normalize that. This is what I'm saying, all right? We all key a little bit. We all gossip a little bit, but like, don't be going on the internet and talking about the that you talk, especially when it comes to you doing your job. No one's stopping you from having private conversations with your coworkers or your friends and family, but like, come on, man, that's a step too far. Whoever fired them did them a favor. If they didn't like doing the bare minimum to help the patients, they should not have taken this job. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. If you don't like being a nurse, why are you doing it?
So I was reminded today of why I got fired from a job a couple of years ago. I was a social media manager for a fashion brand, and I thought for good social media engagement, I would post a poll with 2 of our new products. Yeah, so I obviously didn't know what Sophie's choice meant. As you can see by the comment above, someone said, oh, that's like asking who your favorite child is. And I said, yeah, it's like Sophie's choice. I didn't know what it really meant. I thought Sophie's choice was just a turn of phrase that meant making a difficult decision, because I'd been using it my entire life. Like, I'd be going to Subway trying to choose between the Swiss cheese and the cheddar, being like, oh, it's like Sophie's choice. Needless to say, my boss texted me saying, hey Brad, do you mind removing / rephrasing the Sophie's choice comment? Sophie's choice was about a woman who had to choose which of her children would be killed by the and which would be saved. No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I just completely didn't know what it meant. I apologize. I said, yes, I will remove it immediately. The next day I get into work and the big boss said, this isn't going to work out. This is completely unacceptable. We do not support. And I was like, yeah, neither do I. And they're like, well, why would you write that? And I said, I thought it was just a difficult decision. I use it when I make sandwiches. God.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to pause the video for a second.
And they're like, well, why would you write that? Neither do I. And they're like, well, why would you write that? And I said, I thought it was just a difficult decision. I use it when I make sandwiches. God. So yes, that was one of the few times I've been fired in my life, and I will never ever forget to this day what Sophie's choice means.
Yeah. I think Meryl Streep won the Oscar for that too. That was like her first Oscar she ever won. And it is definitely not a choice that Sophie made lightly, and not a joke you should make lightly, I think. It's a well-known phrase, I think was a complete overreaction to fire you over. I don't know. It's kind of like they weren't mad at you for making the comment. They were mad at like the response, which sometimes you genuinely can't control. Like it's impossible to know everything and to be able to manage everybody's feelings and to know every possible reaction for something that you could say. Okay, that's like asking who your favorite child is. It's like Sophie's Choice. Yeah, like that's kind of like pretty much a direct reference to like Sophie's Choice. Was it deserved? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was. Kind of depends who you're talking to. Did he deserve to get fired? Let me know.
I just lost a potential job because of my social media. Let's talk about it. So last week I interviewed for a job and I was actually really excited for this job. I met the COO at a coffee shop and I was actually very patient and I waited 40 minutes because she got caught in traffic driving from the other side of the city and got caught in traffic. Probably should have been my first red flag, but you know what? That's fine. When she finally arrives, we have a really great interview. It's very conversational and we seem to be clicking really well and having a great conversation. At the end of it, she invites me to come and do like a tour of the facility and to meet all of the other staff members on Monday, which was yesterday. Well, 3 hours before I was supposed to arrive, I get an email saying, hey, instead of having you come in, why don't we do a phone call? I'll reach out to you later. And I was like, okay, yeah, I hope everything's fine. She didn't call. Still very interested in this job. Today, I sent a follow-up email and I was like, hey, I'm just following up. I'm sorry that, it didn't work out yesterday, but is there a time today or tomorrow that we could have this phone call? Several hours later, she finally calls me and she tells me, we're gonna go with someone else and I just wanted to call and tell you why. I'm like, okay, cool. What's the problem? And she tells me that they do extensive research on all of their staff members and that they came across my social media and that I did not provide the level of professionalism in my social media that they are expecting in the office.
Okay, what'd you post, babe?
My personal social media does not live up to their professional standards for this job.
Okay.
She proceeds to say that she doesn't need the clients coming in and out of the office and seeing me in a certain light.
What light?
And the only thing that I could think of, I went back a year on both my TikTok and my Instagram, and the only thing that I could think of was that I posted my boudoir photo shoot from back in January and November.
No.
Me posting an expression of accepting my body as it was and the beauty of my body, and fully clothed, mind you, and probably more clothed than most people in their bikini summer shoot.
Well, all right, I got something to say.
Probably what lost me this job. I mean, I understand if I was saying some like racist stuff or if I was like making very threatening type content, but no, it's my self-expression. I've since taken those photos down just in case that is it and other future employers are turned off by that, but like honestly, who wants to work for somebody who's going to dictate what you do in your personal life?
All right, I got something to say about this. I wanted to let her finish. Doing a boudoir shoot, especially when you're fully clothed, if you're going for, if you're going to be corporate, it really sucks that this still happens. It really sucks that decisions like this are made based on, women's bodies and what they're posting on social media, and whether or not that has a degree of professionalism remains to be seen. I don't know. It might affect it. But like, if you're fully clothed, what's the problem? I don't think you should have wanted to work there anyway, dude. I think you dodged a bullet. Good for them. Do better if you want better. Okay. Johnny. I wonder if they have similar parameters for men. Do employers not hire people because of something that men post, or is the riskiness just something that they look at for female employees?
This is a metabolism killer. This is a metabolism killer. And even this is a metabolism killer. The sad reality is,
I don't know. I think in a corporate setting, I think they have a right to choose, what they consider professional. I still think it's a bit weird that you were fully clothed in this photo and you did a photo shoot and they had a problem with the photos and used that as a reason not to hire you. Oh, this guy. I've seen this guy all over the place.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You guys residents here?
Are we bothering anyone?
I just have to...
Don't touch anything.
Sorry? Alright, well, this lake is supposedly for residents only. So, thank you for filming. I'm not giving you permission to film, so...
She's not...
Take a picture of your license plates and forward it on.
Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood, and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This is the third time. She's like, oh, no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want.
Period.
I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you.
Her name is Karen.
wait. Matter of fact, let me turn this phone around. Let me go ahead and get yours.
Ooh. For the record, for people who have not caught up with it yet, this man lives in this neighborhood and he likes to fish. And he goes and he minds his business and he fishes. And every time he does it, not every time, but enough times to post about it frequently, people come up, usually white people, and ask him what he's doing there, if he has a right to be there, kind of assuming that he's not living in their neighborhood, so he has to leave because it's private. Why are you assuming? Did she really pull over to approach him about fishing? This is what I don't understand. Like, if you were having like a big bonfire, like a big party, you guys were being like unruly, making lots of noise. Like, I think that people do have a right to complain when you're disturbing other people, but you're just sitting there minding your own business, quietly fishing. And as far as I know, you gotta be pretty quiet to do that stuff. Fishing, it's a quiet thing. Quiet thing, otherwise you scare the little fishies.
To stop posting viral videos on the internet. I don't know social media. I don't participate in any, but I've been told it's gone crazy.
Yes.
All around the country. And the end result is the lady that talked to you, that you were filming, she's been fired.
I found that out just today.
Yeah, she's been fired at 8:30 this morning. She's lost her job. She's got a big mortgage on a big house that she solely owns. So we've got to help each other and not post viral videos. Please. I'm asking, please.
Why are we not getting mad at the people who are going up to this man and harassing him for no reason? Like, if they didn't do what they were doing, he would have no reason to post the videos. He's asking for your support, but why can't they respect that you live in that neighborhood? Like, why is it just like a common thing to assume that a guy that's black, sitting by himself, is fishing, doesn't live in that neighborhood? Unless it's like segregated. Last time I checked, segregation was over, but like, why are we assuming? Maybe if she minded her own business, she would still have a job. This is what I'm saying. Just leave him alone. Let him fish. Frick. That TikTok would literally not exist if she had just minded her own business and then not assumed that this guy didn't live there.
I have a very satisfying update regarding Central Park Karen. If you don't remember her, let me refresh your memory.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to me.
Oh, I remember her.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
They were in a part of Central Park with very clearly posted signs that you need to have your dog on a leash in order to protect local wildlife. Well, Karen didn't have her dog on a leash, and the man being harassed was Christian Cooper, who is an avid bird watcher, and he asked her to put her dog on a leash to protect the wildlife that he was there to admire. Karen obviously didn't like that very much, hence the video. Thankfully for Christian, though, Nat Geo saw the video, and guess what? He's getting his own show. Lifelong birder Christian Cooper will take us into the wild, wonderful, and unpredictable world of birds in his new show, The Extraordinary Birder.
Oh, I'm so
Whether
happy to
braving
hear.
stormy seas in Alaska for puffins, trekking into rainforests in Puerto Rico for parrots, or scaling a bridge in Manhattan for a peregrine falcon, he does whatever it takes to learn about these extraordinary feathered creatures and show us the remarkable world in the sky above. How cool is that? And the Karen in the video, she ironically lost her job because of the whole debacle, whereas Christian got a pretty cool one because of it. It is not okay that he had to endure harassment that day, but at least there was a happy ending.
This guy was just out here trying to protect the birds, okay? He was just out here trying to do his due diligence, and protect the birds. I think it's kind of funny that, like, when you flip the script and you approach a Karen for doing something that you would like to see change, it's, I'm calling the police! Like, they can dish it, but they can't take it, can they? She also tried to sue him for damages for posting the video. She lost, period. The best revenge is success! This is what I tell you guys. We all like to be petty on this channel, but it is nice when your life ends up better than the person that hurts you. And you don't have to do anything. You literally don't do anything. You literally just exist and make yourself and your life better.
Screw you! No, you're not gonna talk to me like that. You wanna talk to the manager? This is the manager.
Get up.
Wait. I don't think she thought that was very funny, babe. I think that might have been a step too far with the joke. Yeah, that was a lot. Ooh, she was about to kick you out. Oh, here's a good one. Lucky you didn't get yourself April fired. Unlike the rest of these people. Subscribe!